Hey YouTube! Following my previous video regarding language learning, I wanna give you some advice about studying different languages at the same time, which I know I'm probably not the best language learner, but I do have some tips that I could give out, and I want to share it with you. Okay, so I want to start off by talking about studying similar languages such as French and Italian or French and Spanish or whatever. I would say it's a great thing because it makes you not it you know the root of the words the roots of the words are pretty much similar. There are tons of words that are the same in French and Italian, or Italian and Spanish, for example. Really similar. It's called cognates, such as banana, for example. I think it would be the same word in every language in the world, I think. Well, not every, but in a lot of languages. Or what else? I don't know. Like I'm an English teacher. I'm supposed to know that by heart. Well, anyway, there are tons of tons of words like that. I'm sure that if you're going to write down like French cognates, you'll find tons of them. But be aware of false friends, because there are some words which might sound or look the same but have different meanings. And once again, I'm sure Google can provide you with lists for that. What you could do is also like use mnemonics. For example, I wrote down and excuse my pronunciation, in French the word Bayeux, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bayeux. It's yawn. And for me, when I look at the word, I say it's written as bailar, which is in Spanish. Once again, forgive my pronunciation. In French, in Spanish, it means like dance. So I always think like, okay, now after I danced, I'm yawning because it was tiring or something. That's a mnemonic device to help you study the words. I'm using different language to study a new word in the language that I'm learning. Another tip that I could give you that helps me is not studying difficult, well, complicated, I would say, areas at the same day from the same language. For example, if I study French grammar, I will not study Italian grammar. I will study Italian, but probably vocabulary or reading or something, but definitely not grammar, because it just, for me, I don't know, it will be too confusing. And about time, allocating time to different languages. I know that we're all busy, but I really think that it's true what they say. It is really important to study every day for about 20 minutes rather than once a week, 2 hours or something. So I try to allocate time for that, but I must admit that I don't always study, because for me, language learning is not about race. I don't have like a date that I want, I say, I'm not studying for tests. I'm studying for fun, and I'm not racing anyone. I'm doing whatever is fun for me, right? Like, so if I have a day where I'm having fun with French, I probably won't stop it just so I could learn Italian because I'm having fun. Another thing which I really recommend is studying your language through the other languages that you're learning. For example, my favorite language, if you haven't noticed by yet, my favorite language is Japanese, and I'm studying French and Italian through Japanese. I think it's a great tool. And I also, since I'm a language teacher, I'm teaching English as a second language, I also read, and that way I read about, for example, how the Japanese teach English. And, you know, that's something that I find very useful, teaching something, studying something through the language that you're learning. I also do that with Spanish and Russian, since Spanish I find it so simple and Russian so hard. I printed out a textbook of Spanish stories with the translation in Russian, and I find it challenging but effective. And yeah, I think those were my tips. Obviously, if you have any question, if I wasn't clear enough, you could always comment here or send me a message, because I know that I'm not a very good speaker in front of a camera or in front of an audience, whatever it is. But I'm sure that I will be able to answer it by writing. So, next video will be about, I don't remember, but it's going to be interesting, I think. Bye.